two should provide some. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Minor has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least one or two times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get work.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Line drive to left. Oh, and he misses it. Springer ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. And that's in there for strike one. There's a strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Next up for the Stros, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Keuchel, a 6'3" left-hander. He offers up a 2-seamer, a slider, a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and a cutter. 3-1 the count now. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Batting third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Keuchel pauses. First pitch on the way. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Popped him up. Gurriel is under it. One away. So first and second with one man gone, and in strides the familiar waddle of pops, Willie Stargell. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Line toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. Standing in, Nelson Cruz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will be tagged out. Striding in for Houston, Brian McCann. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Brian McCann.
In there, no balls and a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Into the box now, Evan Gattis. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. High in the air down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dallas Keuchel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And the changeup is way low that time. A ball and two strikes to the Astros pitcher. Bases are empty here with two men out. High in the air. Minor is calling for it. And that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Junior Green, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. The 2-0. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Settling in now, Brian Dozier.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Green aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1.
That's ball three.
3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for one, on to first, and that's 2 innings. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And the fastball just a bit high. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
George Springer waits on deck, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Ready for another chance? George Springer. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Strike one to start the at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. A jumping catch at second for one. On to first, and they get them both. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Turning for second is Altuve. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Here's Carlos Correa now. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those. 2
balls and a strike now. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he nails him at third. At the plate, Mike Minor as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Keuchel into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Joey Gallo. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
So here's Matt Kemp now, a base hit in his first trip. He's set. Here it comes. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Altuve for 1. On to first. Digging in to try it again. Carlos Correa comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
1-2.
Popped up. Stargell in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Gallo looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. At the plate, Josh Reddick. He singled his last time up. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Base is empty here with nobody out. Down the first baseline. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Striding in, Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there he goes towards second. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. The 2-2. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, Brian McCann. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kemp has a read on it. And that's the third out. So coming to the plate, Adrian Beltre set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Keiko gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And that one just missed outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Ready for another chance. Willie Stargell looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. To short, hit hard. To his left, Correa. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Nelson Cruz. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to right field. Gurriel is there, and stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Gattis. He flew out in his last at bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. There's one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. But this is speared by the first baseman from the stretch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Ball 1.
1-1.
And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but
a swing and a miss. Digging in to try it again, Junior Green. He reached on a single in his first try.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this will be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Reddick is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. 1 away, and that'll bring in the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
1 strike, the count.
Chopped weakly to the left. And that's the second out. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he is in there. So here now is the pitcher, Mike Minor. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of that fastball. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And a half-hearted swing. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Carlos Correa is on deck. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk. 0-1 the count. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And Kemp's throw comes in too late. He's in there at third. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Reddick. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good.
And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Digging in once again, Yuli Gurriel. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Davinsky, a California-born ball player. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and a slider. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now. Brian McCann. No hits to this point. A high fastball is in there. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well. Now to the plate is the Astros pitcher, Dallas Keuchel. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Lifted the other way to left center. Green calls for it. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Joey Gallo now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So here's Matt Kemp now. He was a double play victim last time around. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need to rally.
Uh-oh, hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball, home run. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat, it's ball 1. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Here's the 1-1 now to Beltre. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gaddis moving to his left makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Willie Stargell, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Right over the middle, knee high. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Nelson Cruz would be next. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now it's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Liner in there for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. So digging in now, Junior Green. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Brian Dozier would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Called strike over the outside corner. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alex Bregman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, and it's 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have that.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him. Here's George Springer. He went down on strikes last time up.
Center fielder.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Your attention, please.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. What a flip for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. And he lays off there 1-0. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Inside with the curveball. Bit too much break, and it's ball 4. And that misses ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. 3-1. Bregman on third. Altuve on second. Correa at first. One gone. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. And a fastball just a bit high. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
You know, he put himself in trouble right here, but he is finding a way to make pitches. He's got a chance to get out of this thing.
Got him. So the damage winds up. Here's Brian Dozier now. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. In for a strike. It's 1-1. No outs, nobody on. Keuchel's ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Now another 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Pitcher number 50,
J.D. Martinez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Hector Rondon is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Marwin Gonzalez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-1 is a fastball looked at for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So here's Matt Kemp now.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Kemp in front at 3-1. This is skied out toward right. On the move is Reddick. He makes the running play. 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Matt Adams will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Matt Adams.
And he takes ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Into right field, that's a base hit. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Too high, 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is out. It's Jake Diekman will come on to take over on the mound now, and he'll hit in the 3rd spot in the lineup as a part of the double switch. Delino DeShields is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. First pitch on its way. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. One out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. From the stretch. Oh, and this one ran in and got it. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. Striding in for Houston, George Springer. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Jose Leclerc enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. No balls and a strike to count. And the changeup is way low that time. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Stargell. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Junior Green, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and a sinker dip. Low there, into the dirt. In fact, Chris Bryant will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. So striding forward now, Brian Dozier went deep last time up.
That last at-bat, that showed you something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. James Court will come on to take over on the mound now, and he'll hit in the 3rd spot in the lineup as a part of the double switch. Tony Kemp is into the ballgame as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup.
Tried the old ambush tactic, and it almost worked right there. Wasn't able to keep that first pitch fastball fair. The at-bat, he's got a lot left in this. If he's able to let that one go, I still think he can have a quality AB.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Three and one to Martinez.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Martinez is off of first with 2 away. The next 1-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
2-2.
Got him. And he goes down. Now at the plate, Josh. Will be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. Jake McGee comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Stargell is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Standing in, Tony Kemp. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Cruz. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Brian McCann. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
One used to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already.
And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances.